What?
That's not the right link. This is the correct link. Stop it. I got this. I'm good. I know how to do this.
I'm scaling up Bodhi McBoatface now.
Excellent.
That was another funny thing this morning. People were saying, telling Thor to post the link in Discord, and he was like, I'm a professional streamer. I didn't wait till an hour and 40 minutes into the stream to post that I was live.
What a whole moon. I try and stay on top of that as best I can.
Yeah, he just left on our
Yeah,
RP
which
stuff.
one of these was
So I guess I
the...
could leave him in there for now. Because I imagine there's other conversations that happen at the same time.
Up. I'm guessing we're up on deck, or where would we be spotting there?
No, you would have opened the when you passed through the portal. You would have opened the door onto the ship. So more
Okay.
than likely, you're like downstairs somewhere.
Okay,
There are no doors upstairs.
fair enough.
Awesome.
Who was? Oh right, Jasper is one of those people. He's dead.
She's just like, I'm going to my fucking room.
Everybody seems to have allocated themselves to rooms.
Well, Leo and Riley had a background conversation that happened today,
Yes.
so I just put them in there because that's where they would have had it.
That makes sense.
I know Seraphina was gonna go around bugging people. Leo's gonna be coming out because he was
Oh,
going
yeah.
to check on people too.
I forgot which room Danika crashed in.
One of them.
I think
Nolis is not in the room.
that one.
She bunked with Nate, didn't she?
Yes.
I think so.
Nate's also in
Yeah,
the wrong
Captain.
room.
This is the room right next to Seraphina and
This
Cal.
is the captain's
think.
quarters, which is, remember, our
Right.
navigator.
Sicky.
Oh wait, Nate was sleeping on deck. I forgot.
Oh my dear lord.
So no, Danica's bunking alone.
I think it was
Which is
Danika was sharing.
with the
Danika shared a room with Leo at some point.
No, it was the
Siri.
Siri, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, no, Leo fell asleep with her that one time when they both stayed up. That was it.
Yeah,
They weren't sharing the room. That just happened.
that's
to
one thing.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did, but yes.
I guess just falling asleep in the room does not mean it's their room.
Okay.
Anyways,
I
semantics.
think I have everybody. I think I have everybody on the boat that's supposed to be on the boat.
Good.
So,
Wait, nope. There we go.
no. We are
There we
starting,
go.
by the way.
Yeah, hi, hello, we're on a boat.
I was not fully.
Oh, I had asked, and everyone said, "Yeah."
I never responded
Sorry.
because I did not hear it.
I can turn it back off and put up starting again.
Too late
Sorry.
now. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Blackheart Paradox again. Don't worry, no one died yet.
Yeah, being the operative
yeah.
word.
This time.
I didn't try hard enough.
I need it.
Just
last time
jump off the boat.
we went through the trauma of Danika, which lasted a bit longer due to fun encounter of the avatar kind. Not that kind of avatar.
Just so long as everyone wasn't blue, I don't give a damn.
They encountered a nice, friendly aboleth. A Far Realm aboleth, to be exact. A more homebrew version of it, but you know, hey, don't worry about it.
And dimensional murder fish. I approve.
I'm going to switch this back to that. Turn. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Chest pain. Yeah, at least, well, one background conversation was had as far as prior to tonight. And, yeah, everybody's back on the ship after going through all of the trauma things that people were able to see. It's just going to be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. I get to sit back and listen to a lot of these conversations. It's going to be hilarious.
You're the
DM
one
will
who
get...
told me to go talk to Kel.
Other people are talking first.
I think Seraphina wants to talk to Riley, and it's fine.
Totally!
Alright. So. Yeah, we pick up, like I said, one conversation had off stream. What conversations happened during that other conversation that happened off stream?
I know
Danika. I attempted to talk to the third floorboard. It was not very receptive.
I see.
I know Danika will not be answering a door anytime soon, and that's fine.
You're making many bold assumptions there, madam.
Oh, really? So if Seraphina walked up to a door and knocked on it?
I don't know, that's a Danika question.
Lovely. Because she is a little concerned.
Pick someone.
Gods, there are so many options! I have a death wish. Danika, there's a knock.
Perfect.
You were ignored for 15 seconds before fuck it happens. Thump, 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 thump. Door cracks open. What?
I'm guessing you're not ready to talk, but I figured I'd offer anyway. About everything that just happened.
She just stares at you.
We saw what happened to you. You are currently dealing with the fact that what you remember and what we saw is not matching. And, you know, also finding out that someone else rescued you and all that stuff. Have you even talked to them, Nolis, about that yet?
Do I need to?
I don't know, but it is curious, I suppose.
Like I said, something fucked with you. She closes the door.
I'll be back later.
You hear a muffled whatever from behind the door.
Right, expected that.
Thump, thump, thump. Plop. Silence.
Okay.
Sound were indeed necessary, I assure you.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Nate, do anything in the meantime?
Nate is on the deck. In fact, he'd probably be by the mast. He's just pondering.
There's no way the conversation with Riley was that short. I'm telling you this now.
No, yeah. I know. I'm just trying to gauge if anybody else does anything before she starts continuing poking around. Yeah, because nobody else is down here, and she knows they're in there, and there's not much she can do about that, so she's gonna head upstairs. Should I roll a d4 to pick who I'm poking first?
It's probably as good a method as any.
Sure.
Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I rolled a 4. Try again. Hello? That's another 4!
Clearly 4 means everyone at the same time.
There
I
we
just sit
go.
here and realize
Okay.
I'm screwed either way, because it means she's either going to talk to Nolis, Nate, or Kel.
Yes. Terribly sorry. You're up.
Alright.
Mr. Nolis?
No.
I didn't even ask a question yet.
He'll look down at you.
He?
You're going to ask about what we're seeing in my reaction to all the ones that I was witness to. And you're probably going to ask about my companion I lost while rescuing your friend.
Sums most of that up, yes. Was also going to ask how you were doing. I'm going to assume not well, but I figured I'd ask anyways.
Well, let's see. I have had exactly less than a year to get over my friend's disappearance. I don't want to thank you for rescuing your friend. I didn't know what sort of things my brother was mixed up in. It was nice to see my brother and his wife. And what else do you want to know?
Again, I wanted to see how you were doing with all of it. Mostly it being out there now.
Well, as you ascertained, not too well. I'm going to turn that back around on you. How are you feeling after witnessing your friend's parents, well, one be killed and one taken? You know that one of your friends' whole clan killed, minus himself. Kind of motions his head towards Nate. His temple he was in attacked. Your friend being basically excommunicated from the village she was a part of. How are you doing?
Well, it's a lot of information to process all at once, but I sort of gathered nothing was going to be fun or good considering these people. I love them dearly, but I had a feeling that everything was not great.
Good.
No dang.
Too late.
Just worried about everyone.
Well, I'm not one of the ones you should be worried about. I've had plenty of time over the years to numb myself to pain and mental anguish.
See, I have a feeling that most everyone, minus I think Cal, will have very similar answer. Well, maybe Nate if I'm lucky.
You just have to know how to ask the right questions.
I know. Which is why I'm asking.
Without getting too pushy and prying.
Yes, I'm working on figuring that out.
He'll crouch down in front of you. My recommendation: open with how you feel about it. Say you want to talk about it. Usually that gets people to open up.
That doesn't seem quite fair, though. It's got
Does
nothing
seem-
to do with me.
It does seem quite fair for you to just walk up to them and ask them their opinion on everything. Without offering up anything yourself.
I'm just offering a space to talk.
By making them relive it before they respond. It's a touchy subject any way you go about it.
Right?
Just know there are easier ways to do it than just, hey, I wanted to talk about how you feel about what you just saw. That line of questioning will honestly get you nowhere.
I just don't see how I feel about what we saw has any bearing on how they felt. I don't know.
You're not alright. I'm not alright. None of them are alright. But you just have to know how to ask.
I think
And that's not an invitation for you to try again later with me.
fair enough. You will talk to someone though, right?
If I feel the need to.
All right. Sorry, I bothered. Or didn't ask right, I guess.
I wasn't going to give an answer no matter how you asked.
See, that's why I'm pretty sure it depends on the person.
I've been around a lot longer than the rest of your friends. I've had time to steel myself to these things.
But
They have not.
is that a good thing, though?
In my line of work, yes.
I suppose there are some things I just don't agree with.
Fair enough.
Good luck and good drinking, I'm going to assume.
Nope.
Alright.
Just gonna start walking to the next person.
Kind of start to make his way up here. Probably just chit chat for now. Good luck, Nate.
I'm not entirely sure how to ask.
How to ask what?
I've been told I've been approaching things incorrectly.
By who?
Not really matter, just... I just want to make sure everyone's alright, and I'm a little worried how everyone's doing after all that.
See, this is what you get for starting Nullis. Probably find more fun conversation at a funeral. And less seriousness for that matter.
Well, that depends, I suppose. I started with Danika, technically.
How did that go?
About as you'd expect. I'm planning on maybe going to check on her a little later.
She'll come around, she usually does.
Yes, but not usually. I don't know. Not usually before someone gets into a fight with her, so I'd rather skip that step.
Just give it time. She'll be fine.
I know we technically already spoke, but...
Well, what exactly do you want me to start with?
Where, in any section that you feel comfortable or need to talk about. There was a lot.
Too much. You could say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Strange to think I have more family. I suppose I won't know what to make of it until I know what Riley makes of it.
That is true. Are you going to talk to him?
Inevitably, I'm sure. But he's not exactly the most approachable person.
No, not exactly.
I'm sure he needs to talk about it as well. We'll make time. But I don't know. I had already found more family before I realized that he was my brother.
Sorry, say that again.
No, it's cool. What else? But stuff. I'd already found more family before I realized he was my brother.
Oh?
He's just gonna like raise his eyebrows. Give me a second to think about it.
Oh, hey! Well, that's nice. I like to consider us family too.
I'll admit that I thought it would be helpful if he could go and talk to Mother. But it depends on how he feels.
Understandable.
I know you realize I don't really feel comfortable going home, so
Right.
I don't know, the idea that he could go and talk to her. I don't know. Bring her some comfort or something.
You know, I am more than happy to speak with her for you, if you're that worried.
Of course. I know. I just thought the idea that you could have another son, even if he's not really hers, per se. I mean, I know she really loves father, and misguided as that might have been, well, he's got a good head on his shoulders, and I feel like it would do her good to know he's knocking around out there.
Good
And,
head on shoulders pending.
well, he seems to. I don't know. I always felt like he was more the well-intentioned, annoying type than anything else. I know you didn't exactly get the same impression.
For Leo's sake, I want to believe that.
For Leo's sake and for mine, I
And
think
for
I have my hands
yours.
full with an evil father. I really could use a good brother.
For both your sakes, I hope he's good.
Really, for the sake of everyone on the ship. We are stuck with him for at least a little while. Unless we make him walk the plank. That could definitely be entertaining.
Could. The unfortunate part is he can swim rather well.
But for how long?
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
sure, but he is... Anyways. Water seems to be his thing.
Yeah. Unless we would inconvenience him. That's enough to laugh about.
Fair enough, I suppose.
That is, unless he can swim faster than the boat. That would be a little bit embarrassing, I must say. Yeah. You know more about that than I do. Magic is not my forte.
I know enough. It's still finicky.
This is why I don't like it. You know, an absence of magic never trapped a group of people at the bottom of the ocean for hours on end.
True, but an absence of magic has also left plenty of people hurt and without useful tools. Anything has a good and bad side to it, or a complicated side.
I see your point. I suppose I should be grateful that I understand how Father has been up to all these years.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. The three of you are going to have to deal with figuring out exactly how to handle it. I know how Leo likely will want to,
It's
depending.
It won't be easy.
Family never is.
It was hard to hear Leo speak ill of his own father after being so certain about bringing him back for so long.
I think it's more coming to terms, I think. He was little when he lost his father.
I regret being cynical about it. About bringing his father back. I never really considered when I suggested that his father might be less than he expected, how it might feel to be right. I miss when things were simpler.
What is simple anymore?
Quest to bring someone good back from the dead, that's fairly straightforward.
True. I will say maybe you should talk to Leo about that. If you're feeling that regretful.
I'm ready to talk to him about it enough to apologize. I'm not really ready to talk to him about it enough to face the obvious follow-up topic of maybe killing my father.
Then perhaps start with that. explain I don't want to talk about this part, but I do want to talk about this. You know?
Didn't we just go over how nothing is ever simple?
True.
And speaking of not wanting to be right about things, I never really wanted to be right about my father being where he is. Where he was, at least.
I'm sure is the correct statement. Which doesn't help anything.
You're probably right.
I am sorry.
That's alright. Really, I'll be fine. You don't have to worry about me.
Too late.
Spend it on Danika, someone who can use it. Leo, I've been thinking about him enough already.
Listen here, you are not diverting the conversation with that.
I'm not averting anything, I'm just telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be alright.
I will worry about you. Because we are family, right? You would worry about me.
I do worry about you.
Then take my worry and know that it is out of a place of care.
What do you think I should do?
About what exactly?
I don't know. The rest of the day, I really... Look, I'm promoting you to ship's advisor. You're smarter than me anyway. Just tell me what to do.
I'm not that smart.
Am I smarter than you then? Because I'll take it.
Depends. It entirely depends.
On what?
Well, in areas of expertise, you're smarter than I am about a lot of things, and I am smarter than you are in a lot of things, but that's because of experience, right?
I'm not sure I buy that, but...
Well, I'm certainly no good at architecture.
Not sure that skill has gotten me anything but trouble. If that's any consolation.
While probably true, I don't think any of my skills have done anything but also get me into trouble. So I think you're in good company. Talk to who you want to talk to right now. Don't speak to who you don't want to. Drink if you want. Rest if you need. And just be Captain Nate.
Right. Captain Nate.
And if you still forget how to mop, I can show you again.
It was surprisingly straightforward.
Mm-hmm. You picked it up rather quickly.
Alright. Just, keep me away from the drink, in that case. You don't want to be fishing me out of the ocean.
Done and done.
I should probably go and find Rowdy if he's not entirely worn out from talking to Leo about things.
Well, probably downstairs if he hasn't returned up here.
Because she'll nod over to where Leo and Kel are.
I'll knock on Danika's door as well.
Alright.
I think that, well, I'd like to think that maybe she'll open up a bit, given all the stuff that we saw.
I think she's having a hard time processing it. I'd say be gentle, but I'm not sure gentle works with Danika.
That's what I was thinking. I remember after she got all claustrophobic and ran off, we had to chase her down. As I said before, she probably just needs time, but I'll check on her. That
Alright.
way maybe you can worry a little less.
I'm not sure that's entirely possible, but I will try.
Well, we have a deal then. No drinking the night, and no worrying for you.
We'll see.
I'll have you report back to me later. If you do a little worrying, maybe I'll do a little drinking.
Fair enough.
Downstairs I go. Wish me luck.
Good luck!
How is Kel doing? Is Leo sitting here talking to him? Trying to gauge.
Roll an insight check.
Good, good.
What is your insight? Plus he's 15.
He seems like he's doing fine.
Leo suddenly regrets teaching him good deception skills.
I would. But
Don't
that's player
just.
knowledge talking.
Don't
Fine.
just.
25.
I'll just ask.
25.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know you're
Yeah.
good at hiding it, but are you really doing
Yeah.
lying to me, would you?
No.
On anything?
No. Do you want to talk about anything? Okay.
Oh
I
dear.
like how they have this like understanding of. Do you? No. Okay.
But it's that like common like, we know something's wrong, we're going to worry, but we're not going to talk about it, brothers.
No.
Yeah.
What's
See, I-
talking?
We know something is wrong, and unless like there's like blood somewhere, everything's fine.
Blood and tears and sadness, we're fine. Does Seraphina go bother them?
Funny you ask.
I
Oh,
imagine she
jeez.
probably hears that, like, the whole conversation.
No dying.
I'm sorry. I laughed too hard and swallowed spit.
How dare.
Bar's gonna hear some things she regrets here soon. Come over
Oh,
here
God.
asking questions.
Well, hi, you two.
Oh, hey, small bean.
Hello.
How's the ocean?
Wet.
Blue.
Descriptive.
That's about
Yeah.
as best as you can describe the ocean. Mean. What kind of question is that?
Well, the only kind that doesn't lead to the answers you two just gave each other.
Eh,
Uh-huh.
normal
It's
conversation,
waving.
yes.
It's waving, is it?
Yeah.
Hey, Cal.
Yeah.
Do you need a hug?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can I ask for one because I might need one?
No. I'm kidding. That was DM messing around.
So rude.
Okay.
She'll just, like...
So tight.
yeah, it's just up on tiptoes doing, like... best hug she can give.
Gives hug.
Yeeth.
And throws being overboard.
Hey!
Now she no talk.
Did you actually?
No, God, no.
I'd swear to the
Aspire.
gods!
Come on.
Listen, I have to check!
You'll know what he actually does.
Thank you very much, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for being such a big help today.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Leo, I found something in my bag. This... I wasn't expecting to have this. She'll pull out the bear.
How did you get that?
The dream.
How did you pull something?
I don't know. That's the thing. Tiny you gave it to me.
Don't ever say.
But you were small. We were the same height. Ish. So what? You can make fun of my size and I'm not allowed to make fun of yours.
You're both tiny.
Cal.
No, he's right. We are.
Gives head pats to both.
Look, I might be tall now, but I am a little self-conscious that it took a while.
I'm sorry to point out something you were self-conscious about. But you were very cute. Doesn't seem
That.
like much has changed.
Takes the bear. Get this wiggly thing out of my fucking bag. Is he like pulls out the weasel by the like scuff?
Well, I was wondering what happened to that. We traded.
You know, the weird thing is I actually saw this in the house. That long ago.
Really?
I'm a little concerned how that dream world works.
I am too, a little. She'll take the weasel back.
Puts the bear in his bag.
I won't bother you two very long because I know you two probably just kind of want to be left alone for a bit.
No, I'm fine. Actually, about some project.
Oh, really? I was thinking something similar. Something to take our minds off everything.
That'd be nice. No, I don't want to.
I didn't think you did. I'm still here if you want to, though. Okay.
That's our head.
If you say so.
How's the
Your uncle has this uncanny ability to shut down, much like everyone else.
Seems to be a theme that runs in my family. That's good to know.
Shocking, I say.
Hey, he shall sound like everyone else, but better.
Nate is dealing and grappling with things. I kind of encouraged him to speak with you a little bit, but I'm not sure he's ready to yet.
What do you have? Hey,
Well, sad. That's more of a him conversation.
right. You do.
Mostly just worried. Because I know this group.
That seems to be your natural state of being.
True. A little more so right now.
Yeah, what's a few bad memories? It's not like we technically relived it. We just like everyone else.
I highly doubt that, considering how many different connections everyone has recently made.
I did find out that I am not as clumsy as I thought I was.
I was going to ask about the Riley conversation. How'd that go?
Went pretty well.
Oh,
Technically didn't fall out of the tree.
I'm sorry?
Yeah. And I gave him shit because it sucked half broken off. Wow.
Good. But you say it went well?
Yeah.
I'm guessing asking for context is not going to give me much.
I do feel a little bad about Mom.
Sure.
Just from the way he put it, it sounds. She was kind of an unfortunate victim in the circumstance.
I suppose that's fair, in a sense.
think if you want any other information, you'll.
I had thought about doing so. Nate's talking to him first.
Loving brothers.
Something like that. It's going to be awkward either way.
Well, I do have Riley's permission. Need to get. Well, actually, I didn't necessarily ask for permission. Said that I'm not going to stop trying to kill his dad.
Yes, that falls into the conversation you should have with Nate.
He doesn't have to join me in that endeavor. Don't even have to watch. Not gonna stop me.
I didn't think so, personally.
At some point, I do need to, if I can, have some questions.
I'm sure there's a way to do that.
We still gotta go to that island.
True. There are a lot of things we still have to do. Plenty of time.
Oh, I should probably finish.
You do not have to do any such thing.
Busy work keeps my mind off things.
I hate it when you put it like that.
Because you know exactly what I mean. Plus, you'd look so cute.
This is unfair. This is completely unfair.
Well, you know, it would be nice if you dressed up for a date. He starts walking.
I'll have you know, I will get back at you in a few days.
Oh, how are you gonna do that? He just keeps going. She just stick her tongue out at him.
No, she just like puffed air to like blow, like you know the whole like bangs like out of face.
Yeah.
He is going to go finish fucking work he was doing up here at one point.
Fair.
He was working on it. I don't think he ever finished it.
No, because I think he was told to get down.
Well, he does. I think he started on it, and then like the battle happened.
Oh yeah, okay.
He, like came down and stuff later, but
You told to get down, get down.
it's fine. He didn't just imply something.
Nope, not at all. Gonna move her over there
Get
for now.
down.
You're up, Nate.
Which door?
To Grumpy 1 or Grumpy 2?
Grumpy one, it seems.
Grumpy one, if you're looking from this side.
Grumpy one, Kenobi. Ayo. Drag, friend.
You're muted.
You two are also ignored for 15 seconds.
Fuck yeah.
It's okay, he knows to wait. He knows to wait. It's okay. What happens in the 16th second?
You roll for initiative as the knife comes out the door.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
So she will crack open the door and look out. What do you want?
Just taking my turn checking on you.
Are you satisfied?
Are you? What are you doing cooped up in your room?
I'm sorry, what was that last bit?
What are you doing cooped up in your room?
Avoiding this.
Well, you're pretty good at avoiding having conversations all the time, so if you want my recommendation, I'd say avoid conversations while getting some air. Definitely did me some good.
Is that all?
Yeah. Cool.
Danika just does the stare.
It will definitely do everyone else some good to see you up and about as well. Probably won't stop Seraphina from worrying about you, but it might help 1%. Only if you're up for it. And if you want me to ask everyone not to talk to you, that's fine.
Whatever. She closes the door.
Right.
Get down, get down.
Enough procrastination.
Congratulations, you survived.
You in there, Riley?
No.
Well, then I take it you don't want to talk about this?
I don't know, brother. Do you want to talk about this?
Well, brother. Seems like we have to talk about it eventually. I was wondering if you wanted to get it out of the way.
Open the door.
We can do this later if you prefer. I
was supposed to
wanted
do it
ask.
before the others come snooping around.
So at least we're on the same page, I suppose.
Of course. Even though we both know they will still ask both of us what happened. Did you try and kill each other? Who's going to kill your father? That whole 9 yards.
Our father, I guess.
Well, I figured they were going to approach us separately.
So officially on the record, we're definitely trying to kill each other right now. Just for the story we're going to tell afterwards,
Perfect.
right? So, knowing what we know now, what with what Seraphina saw in Mio's memories, I suppose we can start with what do you think about father? I mean, did you know more about him than I did? I never met him.
Manipulative sociopath who should be killed on sight. Does that answer your question?
Well, I don't know your mother's story. That doesn't sound like the person my mother described. And again, I suppose she never really described him in any great depth. Just seemed like she was always waiting for him to come back. But, you want to kill him then?
Yes.
And you're sure? You're not just angry, understandably.
I don't know who's worse. You're the little one.
Me. Answer that one for you. See, she tends to respect people's opinions. I have convictions.
Everyone should. Unfortunately, when the ultimatum is kill them and I'll come back for you, don't see that as much of a, yeah.
I can't say that hunting him to his death sits right with me, but he definitely needs to answer for everything he's done. And at the very least, we need to get to the bottom of everything we saw. It's weird how a few answers just lead you to more questions. And I suppose, sorry that we got off on the wrong foot, all things considered now. Definitely makes things a little bit more awkward.
Yes, it most certainly does.
I mean, not that you've made it any easier, but...
It was never my intention to.
So,
I like to keep people at arm's length.
yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Well, I'll try not to cry then. But I'll admit I never really considered the idea that I might have more family. So it's nice to know that you're there. I'll leave you to think about things. But I was wondering if I might ask you a favor.
Go.
Well, since we're half brothers, my mother, we're going to be passing by where she lives at some point soon, and I tend to, as I'm sure you can understand, keep her at arm's length. But, well, everyone has been incessant that at least someone goes to see her, and I do want someone to check on her. So I thought, since we're brothers now, I would like it if you, well, I don't know, perhaps Seraphina, perhaps Leo, could just go and check on her. Maybe tell her who you are without getting into details about what our father's been up to. I mean, between the two of us, she might have a chance at a decent silence.
We have to teach you the definition of decent.
Two of us combined, then.
You're still asking a lot.
You've been doing
But I
well
think we
so
can
far.
manage.
Thank you. Alright, well, I won't bother you anymore.
Nate,
And, yes?
if he tries to convince you otherwise, don't believe him. He's an asshole.
Well, if being an arsehole was punishable by death, I would have made you walk the plank by now. But I'll keep it in mind. Thank you. Oh, and if you ever need anything, or just don't want anyone to bother you on the ship, let me know. I'll pull some strings. Being captain has benefits.
I'll remember that.
Alright, enjoy your brooding.
Who next?
Wait,
Who's going to kill each other next?
There's no death happening.
Yet. I will admit, there's a token on the board. I think somebody's found it, that I've just been waiting for somebody to notice.
Yeah, no, I saw her
Well,
earlier.
I haven't turned the camera, so that was the first time I saw her actual picture.
Yeah, I just kind of had this thing there just to see how long somebody would.
Again, like, depending on the angle, the way it was, I wasn't able to see it just by looking at the board in this position. So I didn't even notice it. But Leo's busy working, so no one bothers him right now.
Nate is sitting.
Comes downstairs. Anything from Danika?
Danika's.
Fair enough.
Danika's in her room.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little grumbly, but like not nearly as bad as she was a second ago. She's just focused on doing things. Trying to be.
I get the feeling she's gonna have to pick who to talk to right now. Okay?
yeah.
Nate'll call her over. Unless she wants to talk to someone else.
Nope, that was actually who she was going to poke her head at.
Alrighty.
How'd it go?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. How are the upper decks?
Well, no one's talking, per usual.
Oh, wonderful.
I did encourage Leo to maybe talk to you as well whenever you were ready.
Honestly, I think that's going to be more of a challenge for me than it will be for Leo. Especially after speaking to Riley.
How did that go?
Oh, it was awful. The room is covered in blood. He gouged my eyes out. I pulled his horns off with my bare hands.
Ha ha, you're so funny.
I am a little funny, come on.
On occasion.
Alright, it went fine. He's fine. Actually, it went surprisingly well. But it seems, while on the bright side, he's more than willing to go and speak to my mother, which is comforting. On the other hand, his resentment for our shared father seems to run quite deep, and he seems convinced that Leo is entirely set on killing him, and he has no objections.
Well, I can confirm that.
You know, I can't blame him for being angry. I mean, if you talked to me a week ago, I was at the head of the let's kill my father train, but
You didn't know it was your father.
I mean, I didn't know anything. I was angry. I was angry that, well, I was angry at him, but I don't know.
Nate, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Would you go back to using your elven name now that you know all of this information? Does that change anything for you?
It's I don't know. When I heard you say it, it felt better than I thought it would have. Usually. Well, my mother uses it, but I mean, it's the name that she gave me with him. If anything, using it now it seems worse. It's just evidence that it came from him.
And you don't like that?
Well, one of my closest friends is bent on killing him, and so is my newfound brother, so no, I can't say that I do. But I see where you're coming from. I understand that sort of vague sense that I should use it. I don't know if I can bring myself to yet.
It was more like you said a week ago, you would have been on board for all of this. And you despised your father the last time we spoke of him. Before we saw all of what we saw.
I still despise. He's worse than he was before. He's 1,000 times worse, but imagining him to be a deadbeat, a vagrant, and imagining what I would do, my sweet vengeance if I ever found him wasting space somewhere, it's different from planning to hunt him down and kill him.
I suppose that's fair.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't believe in violence a whole lot. But even I don't think I could stop Leo. Which is kind of terrifying to think about.
Well, that's the crux of it, isn't it? I have to decide. And if we ever do find him, I'll have to decide whether I'm my friend's friend or my father's son. And
Wow.
knowing Leon, I won't be able to choose both. So,
While you may look like him and share blood, that doesn't make him your father. You are not your father's son, you are your mother's son.
I came from both of them.
Yes, but only one raised you.
And she always made it seem like she hoped he would come back. I mean, Riley seems to think he's just pure evil, but I mean, Mother's pure good. I can't imagine. I can't imagine what reason could ever excuse what he did. But I don't know if I'll be at peace with punishing him until I know why. And even if I did know why, I don't know if I could ever see my mother again. If I knew I had to tell her that I found Father, I killed him.
Love is a little funky like that, isn't it? Maybe she did know.
Maybe. I never thought of her one for lying, but I suppose she never thought me one for lying either, so.
Maybe not. Well, maybe not lying necessarily, but not wanting to see it.
She never spoke much of him anyway, beyond. Well, I thought she wished he was there.
Have you ever asked her?
She would mention it from time to time. The idea that someday he would come back and then we would all be a family again.
Did you ever think, now that you're all grown up, that it was to give you hope?
I never. I never considered that she was saying it for me.
My mother used to tell us stories all the time, just to make us feel better. Even if they were not true.
Well, I guess maybe you're right.
I think you should ask her. Or if you don't feel like asking her, having someone ask her for you.
I spent a long time in between what you saw in my memories and when I met all of you. When I met you, Seraphina, there was years there. Well, of things my mother wouldn't be proud of. I mean, I don't even know what would happen if she saw me. I don't know if I could lie to her about it. It's one of the reasons why I left in the first place. But you're right. If I'm going to get any answers about this, she's the first place to look. So, even if she hates me, then perhaps it's time I find out what she thinks about it all.
From what you've told me about your mother, I highly doubt that will be possible. For her to hate you, I mean.
Hmm. We'll see. I just can't imagine her approving of.
Well, there is a difference between hating you and disapproving of your activities.
Well, that depends on the reason for the disapproval. I mean,
True.
she is a deeply virtuous person. Regardless, she'll be happy to see Riley at least.
Yeah.
Maybe if I bring him home, we'll smooth things over a little bit.
Maybe. I suppose we'll see.
And maybe whatever she has to say about father will, I don't know, sway Leo's opinion somehow.
I highly doubt that. It's a nice thought. Worth a shot, but he's pretty adamant.
Do you think he's right?
Do I think he's right in wanting to kill your father?
I'm not sure if that's the right question. I think he's right in wanting to.
Okay.
But do you think if he did it, you think that would be right?
I think I'm the wrong person to ask.
Maybe that's why I'm asking you.
You want me to confirm your side?
I want to know your honest opinion. We've established this. You're smarter than me. I just
And
want to know what you think. That's
And
all.
I've established that that is not entirely
Stop
true.
making excuse. You're the ship's advisor. I'm entitled to ask you questions.
You can ask me questions and I can advise you that I am not the person to ask. Because my opinion is slightly skewed and biased, and you know this.
Yes.
I worry for you because it is your father and it is a whole complicated situation, and I, again, don't necessarily follow through with killing anyone. But I also understand Leah's point of view, and I also understand why it is important for him to do so. But I do worry about what will happen to him once it's done. But I am not the person to ask whether or not it is right.
I suppose you're right.
I am a stupid little farm girl that occasionally throws sparks at things. I don't
Oh my
necessarily
God.
know as much
I,
about
as
these
the
things as
captain,
you
will
all do.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Silence. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so stupid. Look at me. I went to college and I can pass spells.
I did not go to college. I was sent away to a school because I freaking can't control it.
Oh no, I was sent away to a school where I was made intelligent and educated. I can do all
Oh
these
my
extraordinary
word.
things no one else can.
I can hardly control it, and you know that.
Mm.
You literally have a rule that I'm not allowed to mess with things down here because it's a potential explosion.
Well, yeah. But still. That doesn't speak to your stupidity. If anything, it speaks to your intelligence. And anyone else down here could put things together in a way that would explode, even accidentally. So.
Mm-hmm.
I have to talk to Leo, don't I?
Well, I'm not sure he's up for talking too much. He's currently trying to make a list of projects, which I encouraged because, again, I know he's not going to talk to really about much right now. I did offer, but
He's trying to take his mind off it.
yes, that includes a dress, and it's annoying.
Oh, was it annoying when he took your measurement?
Shut up. Look, I don't. He brought up the dress due to the fact that I just called him cute because he was small for a second. That's all. He did mention. Brow furrows a little. He did mention that it would be nice if I dolled up for a date.
You're going on a date.
You see her face just kind of like go like, wait, what?
Fine. Alright, you find out Leo wants to kill my father, and now you're dating. I see
No, wait a minute. I don't. That is not at all what happened. Is that what happened?
Calm down. Calm down. It's okay.
You could. Tell me to go. What?
Listen, you've done much more dangerous things than a... Well, actually, a date with Leo might be the top of the list.
I hate to laugh at that. Gods.
He's not wrong.
He's not! That's why it's funny!
That's not the part. Did he ask me on a date? Is that why he said that?
What?
Oh, jeez.
Seraphina.
Did I not just mention I'm stupid?
No, you know well exactly what has happened. You're just not thinking about it because you're panicking, aren't you?
I not know what just happened. He made a passing comment. That's all. I didn't.
You made a
What?
passing comment about you, the woman he's making a dress for, getting ready for a date, wearing the dress that he's making. Is any of this... Can you kind of put two and two together here?
He was.
Seraphina, how many people on the ship are there that you could even potentially, hypothetically, go on a date with?
I don't know. No.
I'm not asking you to list. I'm just saying, the list, if there was a list, would be very short. And then how many of those people are making you a dress from scratch?
I did.
One person.
Because he's being nice. I'm confused.
Oh no. Maybe this is just what it's like. Maybe if you don't date criminals, this is just what it's like to do this. I don't know. Maybe am I out of touch?
Huh?
Seraphina, the boy is going to take you on a date. This is I honestly I hate to break it to you, but that is what just happened.
Beat red. Completely. Just non-responsive.
Oh no. See, I had confidence in you. I thought you were going to be a match for him. This is so.
Did I not just mention I was stupid?
You can't. Lack of intelligence is no excuse for this, baby. I mean, haven't you read, right? They taught you to read in college. Haven't you read any romance or something? Don't they talk about this in books?
They do. I've read a few. That doesn't necessarily. This hasn't happened to me.
I'm sorry. You've never been on a date before?
No.
How old are you?
I'd ask player ghost or character sheet to remember.
23.
I'd ask you if it was an all-girls college, but I was there, so I know it wasn't. How did that happen?
No one was interested.
No, did you speak to anyone?
I had friends, yes. Some.
What? This is
I get
outrageous.
the feeling there were interested. It's just the same situation that she's going through with Leo, which she just didn't notice.
This is very possible, but Nate's just gonna take everything that she's saying at face value. This is Seraphina, that makes no sense to me, and is entirely awful, and I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm just now very confused and nervous. I don't know what to do with this information.
Do you have any questions? Really not expecting to. To be honest, giving this kind of advice is probably the easiest conversation I'm going to have today, so.
I'm not. This was not part of my. This was not part of the expectation for the day. I have to tell you.
Oh yes, and we can only do things that we've expected of. That's the rules.
You know what I mean.
I'm trying to be helpful here. I'm asking you, was anything you would... Okay, what is the thing you're most nervous about?
Yes!
Okay, you're going to have to narrow it down.
I don't know, He likes Riley, how the hell do I compete with that?
What do you mean compete? Look, okay, first of all, there's some odd chance that Riley has previously tried to murder him, so you're already miles ahead there on that one. The second, bizarrely, you and Riley had sort of... Oh, this is ironic, but you and Riley are sort of similar, is what I was going to say. Which, I know that might not sound... You did say that to me before, and then you apologized for it, but it's true, I think, so...
How?
Well, I don't... I don't know, you're both magical, highly intelligent people with some sense of strong social identity. You sort of behave in a very particular manner, each of you. And, I don't know, maybe he has a thing for smart magic people for all I know, but you sort of are similar, you can't deny it.
If our only similarities are we are smart and magical, that doesn't necessarily make us all that similar.
Well, it's...
There are plenty of
superficial
those.
level. Look, the superficial level is what you're dealing with before you go on the first date, which is what you're going on. I mean, unless you don't want to go on the first date.
No, it's not. I do. I just don't.
You just don't want... Just spit it out! You've been dancing around whatever it is that you're so worked up.
I don't know
At this
how
point,
to.
I'm dying of curiosity.
I don't know how to do this.
You don't know how to do what? It's easy.
Yes,
So-
this. I
Oh,
don't
my
know.
goodness. He's going to ask you to go somewhere or do something, probably somewhere something that's fancy or fun, since you're going to be wearing a dress, and then all you have to do is sort of, I don't know, talk to him and do whatever activity is related to what he's decided for you, like dancing or, I don't know, drinking, walking. It's not going to be very complicated.
This feels far more complicated than just all that.
I promise you, it is so simple.
Are you sure he didn't just say it to tease me?
Oh.
He did talk to you, Nate, about actually planning a date with a boat at one point.
If he makes the dress, then you'll know. Because if he makes it, then you have to have somewhere to wear it to.
But I don't know.
So as soon as he hands you the dress, then you'll know that he's not teasing you. And then you'll know that it's nothing to worry about, because I've just explained to you how easy it's going to be. What are you in a huff for? Do you want to rehearse? I could do a Leo impression if you want me to.
Oh, gods, do not.
Oh, it wouldn't be that bad. Come on.
Nate, no. Now you're making fun of me.
Well, it could be helpful.
Not entirely sure how.
Oh, you're right, it would mostly be funny. But come on, it could get you familiar with how it's going to go, and then you wouldn't have so much to worry about.
How it's going to go from your perspective?
No, from your... We're not You're not going to play Leo, you're going to play you.
No, this is what I'm saying. Never mind.
You're entirely overcomplicating this. I shouldn't laugh. I'm going to stop. I'm done.
You're
laughing.
going to laugh because I'm going to walk away, and
No.
you're going to.
No, I'm done laughing. I'm not laughing anymore. This is entirely serious Seraphina business.
You're lying and you're mocking me.
I am not, and I would never.
Liar.
You have no reason to call me such. I am practically a saint among men.
Yes, and you work in architecture.
And I'm good at it.
Right. So are you going to talk to Leo about your father's situation today?
Oh, why would you? This is so much more fun.
He is currently doing work above stairs. If you want to handle that today. Otherwise, I think I'm done having this conversation right now.
Hmm. Oh, fine. I'll talk to him.
Goodbye.
Don't you patronize me.
You started it.
I'll still do the Leo impression. You can't stop.
Do not. I swear to all that is holy, I will throw you overboard myself.
Oh, you'll throw me overboard?
Yes.
All 4 feet of you will throw me overboard? That's believable.
I have freaky magic powers. Do not tempt me.
Oh, yes, burn the ship down, why don't you?
You are so lucky I'm tired.
Oh, am I? I am the captain. I could send you to your room if you're that tired.
Please, by all means.
Seraphina,
Yes,
ship's
Captain.
advisor, I order you to quarters immediately. To be confined there for no less than, I don't know, however long you want.
However long you want.
Right. Yes, Captain.
Yes. To be confined there until you are willing to my impression. Yeah.
Ah.
Which, this stairs. There we go. Alright, time for the hard conversation.
I mean, you could just climb up there with him.
This is true.
Oh no. After all
Don't-
that, she's going immediately to Riley.
It's still in the back of her brain. She's got to deal with it somehow.
She was ordered to. Oh my god, that's a very
She'll go to her room
That's
after she's done.
No, there was.
He'll have no
this is
idea.
a clear. Oh my god.
You know, you also realize your mistake. The order was not to go directly to quarters.
Oh,
It
God.
wasn't.
That's clearly implied in the subtext.
Okay, you have to realize who you're talking about. You're talking about Seraphina.
Seraphina is smart enough to know.
Nothing is
This
implied.
exactly why. If I was talking to literally anyone else on the crew, I'd be like, oh yeah, I guess Seraphina knows exactly what she's supposed to do.
Seraphina also
She's
knows how
smart
to look
enough
at
know exactly how
loopholes.
to get away with it.
Yeah.
This is why she was like, oh, why are there special rules just for me? This is why.
So, are you going to climb up there where he's working, or are you going to
He's
call
going
him
to climb
down?
up.
Okay.
He's going to climb up. I don't know if Seraphina wants to talk to Riley first, though.
No, you guys go first.
Alrighty. Great. Awesome.
Good luck with
Alright. Nate will climb up. I heard you were getting some work done up here.
Mm. But
Does it help you take your mind off things?
keep busy.
Well, usually, yeah, but... Is it?
Talk to me. What was that about?
Well... I hope you know that I didn't... I hope you know I didn't know that he was there until Seraphina told us. My father. When your house burned down.
treasure there.
That's the thing I didn't know either until Seraphina put two and two together. And I'd give anything for that to be some other black-haired, tall, elvish man. But well, everyone keeps telling me the resemblance is uncanny, so I think that ship has sailed.
Sure, you're gonna try to change my mind.
Change your mind about what?
Still gonna.
Riley seems to want him dead too.
Well, considering I think there was something about yours that was mentioned.
Oh?
On the day in Cal. How those same people masked at the temple.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. It's sort of poetic almost. Like, Mother always wanted him to come home, and then
Guess he technically did, huh?
exactly. The night before the night that you saw, well, they weren't back to back, but before the bandits arrived in the town, they came under cover of darkness, and well, the temple, it's, as you apparently saw, a little ways outside town, and so it was the first place they went to. I heard something. Didn't know what it was in the middle of the night, and without really thinking about it, I went to go and see what it was, and they saw me. And they saw me see them. But I don't know, I feel like I nearly died of shock, but they took everything and left, and I don't know, I always sort of felt like they could have killed me. But here I am. I guess the more cynical part of me eventually started wondering why they did it.
Never killed Riley either.
Not a very high bar as a father. I agree with you that we should hunt him down. But I want answers. I think after that, we can decide what to do with him. But not before.
Your answer. Not in a gonna change. Riley's still being told, yeah, we're gonna be allowed to go back. Cal and I are alive.
What's Riley going back to?
I can
I'm contented for us to find that out. Look, I want to know too. But
I know as I don't.
look, I'm not telling you not to defend yourself. I'm just telling you if the revelations of the last few hours showed anything, it's that a little bit of information can change a lot. I mean, we're definitely in a different situation than when we set out, when we met. Your family situation changes every couple of weeks. I'm not asking you to renounce hunting down my father. I'm just telling you that this is going to work out better for everyone. If we keep a level head, make decisions together, and only after we know the relevant information. When's his
Make a
problem?
decision with the group to not kill them.
We are never going to tell you not to defend yourself against someone who wants to kill you. It's not what I'm here to do. I would have hoped you'd know that by now.
Because it's both of them.
I know. But maybe just because I'm well, look,
Hey,
it might be just because I'm not the strongest person on the ship, but I'm going to bank on the chance that you can both survive this. For now. And
I get stuck in between a debate of later. Bring my thoughts back.
that's the next thing. I wanted you to know that I'm on your side. And I wanted to ask you how you feel about your father after everything.
definitely gave them for kill. Even by my standards.
He was very strong in some ways, and
if I ever get to see him.
well, everyone is weak in some ways as well. I know you're not one for listening to criticism of your father. He's too worried before today. Well, actually, that's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. I know that I was always sort of critical of him, and probably a little cynical about you wanting to bring him back. I guess I just sort of envied the chance to bring your father back. It was something that I wished I could do for a long time. With mine. But I don't know, looking back now, I wish I was wrong. And flawed as he may have been, when Seraphina and I met your father, he was kinder than I expected. I don't think you should make any decisions today, to be honest with you. I think instead of rushing into this, or making up your mind while you're upset, you should just be on this boat and think. It's the one thing travel is good for. There's really nothing else to do but be here. Well, it would be convenient if you were.
Well, then we both can look at each other and say, I told you so about both dads, and then, go get a drink. I don't care.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Turned into a moment of nap, I guess, from each other, and it's all turned into one.
We should probably try not to think of things that way anymore. I mean, look around. We're not trapped anywhere. We don't have to do anything. We get to decide. We're responsible. Is there any other way?
mean, I could technically decide yours by pushing you off of this, but you'd probably land on your feet.
I always do. Yeah, I've broken a couple of times there. It's really not worth it. It's an overrated skill. So, I heard there's been progress on the Seraphina front.
Yeah, still waiting for her to realize it.
Yeah, she's getting there. How did you talk with Riley go?
It went alright.
Can I ask what the whole story is there? Though, actually, never mind. I should ask him.
Yeah, all I got from... Pretty sure. That was... This is awful. That might have happened. Dad didn't kill her. Kind of funny how one does it.
Well, Seraphina made a point of insisting that I'm not like my father. I think you should hear that you're not necessarily like yours either. Don't have to be that way.
All I ever wanted was to be like him growing up.
That's how everyone is when they're growing up. I wanted to be like mine, I never even met him. Just sort of imagined a good person in the shape of an elf. Seems like I was off the mark.
Your mom never said...
Well, it didn't really help. I didn't exactly turn out.
Oh, shut up. You're good.
Good enough, sometimes, when I'm lucky.
You have a good heart, and you're sitting here, even despite all the shit that your father has done, saying that there might be an option not to kill. That is
Oh,
a
I have a
person.
good heart. That's nice. I suppose I should say thank you. Yeah, you've got one yourself. Give yourself half a chance. And it's also very easy not to advocate for killing someone when they're your father.
We both have.
The way I see it, you have more to think about than I do. Your father was always sort of I don't know. You focused on bringing him back for so long. I mean, we met him. He was dead for years, and we met him. We spoke to him. That doesn't really give you the chance to figure out what you want to be like. You know, to let go of that idea that you just want to be like him. Maybe we'll still go and get him at some point, but I don't know. Open ocean, lots of places to think. Maybe you should just give some thought to what you want to be like.
Well, I could always go with my grandfather and Prince, you know.
Annoyingly, you do sort of look like
Oh, what? Wait. No. I do not.
Yeah,
fit
you've
this
got the
mold.
features.
Ugh. That's just the elf.
Yeah.
Elves
See,
are-
look, I've got the elf. I don't look at this.
Oh, don't even start.
I mean, are you really going to make me bring up the dress?
Okay, that involves a lot of makeup, though.
Makeup can only do so much.
Well, when I bring out the dress, I just make me. I think I look more like my mother in a lot of ways.
She said to, I should clarify, your mother said to tell you that, well, to paraphrase, she's always there, and she loves you. We spoke to her briefly in your memories, but because you had the ball that she's in, it was the present day her instead of the memory version of her. So she had a little bit to say. Thought I'd let you know. I don't know how you muster up the courage to talk to your grandfather about anything. I mean, I practically died walking over to the mosque just to come up here to talk to you. I can't imagine dealing with your relatives.
For a while there, I did think that.
I remember.
But really, relationship side of it, at least.
If I recall correctly, your mother seemed to put forth the idea that your uncle is more trustworthy than your grandfather. If I remember correctly. Seraphina is probably better at keeping track of that sort of thing.
Give him a chance to give me the truth.
Well, the thing about less trustworthy people is they often don't give the truth. Yeah, that's the trouble with them.
I'll be back.
I mean, he could say anything to you. We have no way of knowing. That's what makes it dangerous.
I've poked you whole.
He's an old man, Leo. The thing about old men is they know all the tricks.
Well, for an elf, I don't know how old that technically is, but
Well, I only live 50 odd years, so there's plenty old to me. Although I haven't really thought about how long I might live actually. I guess I am half elf.
I
I
live
spent a lot of time just.
humans, but not too far.
I spent a lot of time just sort of trying to survive the next week. But longer than humans, that sounds good.
Say it's just doesn't give them to me. Well, helps me.
Mm.
And
Oh.
despite everything, a bunch of bad rumors, you would think that there'd still be a few good ones in there.
All the best lies have some truth in them. That's true.
Don't really want to rely on this plane. They don't.
It's hard to know. Rumors have to get here from somewhere.
Rumors keep.
Precisely.
Maybe I can go there at some point.
We'll just have to make sure we're prepared if we can. That's all. Well, as prepared as we can be. And you're welcome in advance for coming with you, by the way.
No one has to come with you, but I get the feeling you're gonna find anyway.
I wouldn't say follow. I would say accompany. Lead, even.
Be nice to have. And maybe I'll get lucky. We'll be in the town that he was in. See if there's any way to talk here. Doubt I'd do anything with everyone around.
That's a good plan.
Maintaining this good guy image thing.
It's true. As long as it'll be told.
Worth it. Drop all these people off.
It's gonna be a long trip.
I think it's getting near that festival.
Is that where you're going to take Seraphina?
Oh, that is my birthday. Been bugging me about celebrating.
Oh, see, now it can't be the date because now we all have to go.
No.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you guys can go, you just can stay away from us.
You are going to have a birthday, and I'm going to bum you.
Well, it can be, okay. Still have a date with her and have everyone around, I think? Maybe? Is that how that works?
No,
The count?
not good.
If I sneak off with her?
Oh, that might count. You might give her a heart attack, though.
I mean, she's not exactly hard to kidnap, I just...
Yes, that's why you might give her a heart attack. She threatened to throw me off the ship earlier.
I would.
Oh, it was hilarious.
But yes, you know what? Actually, that sounds like the fun idea. We'll all go to the festival, and then I'll kidnap her and just disappear into the crowd.
I'll just sort of lead Danika somewhere.
Although I might have to cover her mouth, because if I pick her up randomly, she'll just... Might have to literally kidnap her.
That's not a good idea. You should probably just grab her hand and sort of run off excitedly, and I'll just ask Danika not to follow you after you go. That's probably simpler, right? Than literal kidnapping.
Well, what's the fun without the literal kidnapping? Scaring her.
This is not the basis of good date. Especially not with Seraphina. She's already scared half to death. Hasn't even happened yet.
Why is she scared?
She's scared because she's Seraphina. She worries about everything.
Told her I liked her.
Yes, but she thinks that you mean in a sort of friendly neighbor sort of way.
Oh, we'll have to check.
She's coming around on her own, don't worry.
I wonder if there's any...
At this rate, I think she might convince herself that any gesture is just one of friendship. She's gone sort of crazy like that lately.
I mean,
Well,
there
you can
are
have a try.
ways I can change that, but that might be...
Just keep the ship clean, please.
Any mess that I make, I'll clean.
Did you... I suppose things have gotten a lot more complicated since, but did you sort everything out with Riley? Concerning disagreement about before, and
That's...
there was the night that you spent with Danika, which I know is not a relationship thing.
No, she was... that day. The thing with Riley's little... I don't want Seraphina to feel like she's a rebound.
But there's nothing with you and Riley anymore.
I wouldn't say that the feelings are gone. It's still...
Well, you know, I have it on good word that Riley just sort of keeps everyone at arm's length. So I
could, you know, keep trying and then be your brother-in-law.
You know, when I got a first brother, the first thing I thought was, I could really use a second brother. Yeah, that's definitely what I was thinking.
Nothing is set in Seraphina.
Well,
Hard to get over your feelings immediately.
Don't rush yourself. Seraphina really likes you. Seraphina is also a wild, sensitive adult person who understands things if you tell it, so I don't know. Like, if you're certain about what you want to do, then I don't really see a problem. But if you are having doubts, then just talk about it. Although, I suppose it is sort of cleaner if you figure it out yourself first. More benefits to having time to think, you can say. You know, I'd give you the answers if I had them, but I mean, I don't know. I like to pretend I'm an expert. There's only really so much you can know about these kind of things. Just if you're ever worried about what to do while you're working out that relationship with Seraphina, if you're ever not sure what path to take, just be honest with her.
Did tell.
I'm not sure how much that's sunk in, considering that she only started coming to terms with the idea that the two of you might go on a date about 30 minutes ago. But I suppose what I mean is when you get really close to someone, in a weird way, being honest with them becomes more important. And in a weird way, it also becomes harder. Sometimes. And I just think that you should be honest with her, that's all.
I can try, but I'm not the best with about my feelings.
Then if you don't want to talk about something, be honest about not being able to talk about it. I think you can do that. If only for her sake.
You being the good big brother with the advice.
Don't call me her brother, alright? About,
No,
what did I say,
no.
30 minutes ago?
No.
You're... well, look, not yet.
You're
alright,
old
well, the
enough.
jury is still out on that one.
You're old enough. I can still consider you a brother.
Wait, don't say that. You tried to... This is entirely...
Oh, come on. You're a good influence.
Which memory would you like me to keep? The one of you calling me your brother, or the one of you trying to get into my bed? Because I can't live with both. Too weird.
That brother moment.
I'm leaving. Consider yourself.
Maybe I'll dress up for you, get and lay in your bed.
Actually, speaking of my room, I've been on a bit of a winning streak as captain lately, if I say so myself. Just know that you're on the list of people who, if you need anything or need someone to talk about something with, I'm at your service. It's sort of the whole job.
Yeah, I can.
Alright, as you were. He's gonna slide down. Probably have rope burns on his hands.
The ladder.
Yeah, it's a rope. Oh, it's a wooden ladder. Alright, in that case.
Yeah.
Splinters.
Ow.
Don't say that.
So much
Please
worse.
don't say that. That's, yeah,
So
that's
much worse.
That's not my token. And
And
we'll go
Seraphina,
downstairs.
go!
Oh gods.
Yes, go
Not
Seraphina.
drag's doing anything.
Anything from Danika's end?
Is Danika?
Just that no less than 32 fires.
Oh gods. My dear lord, sir.
You smoke
Yeah,
under her door.
no, Danica's just going recluse.
This is fine. We'll fix that later.
She's going full Danika.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. This is fine, right?
What?
Sure.
Yeah.
He's been unusually friendly. I think this is gonna go well.
Yeah.
We'll see.
She's just gonna knock.
Oh boy, another check-in.
Not exactly. A word, please.
Oh boy, a scolding.
Not exactly that either.
Enter.
Walk in. Shut the door.
How much of a slam is it shut?
No, just a shut.
Okay, this time.
I am not here to ask you how you are, because people have already done that, and currently, that's not what's on my mind.
Right. Comes his on you.
Why are you here?
Because I feel like I should.
Why?
Let's see. There's a plethora of reasons. Which one do you want? Or do you want me to say something self-incriminating?
I would like the truth.
Truth? Why,
Yes.
sure. My father dropped me off at that orphanage, wanting me to kill both Leo and Kel, due to the fact that his father killed my mother. Well, didn't know that was the reason until earlier. And because he didn't get to finish his job that day, and one of them survived. So he wanted me to clean up his mess. However, I could not do that, because I am nothing like my father. As for why I'm here, well, it seems like you are tracking down my father, so we have a common goal. To put an end to him. Is that a good enough answer for you?
Partially.
I'm gonna insight, pretty please.
Go ahead.
Eh. $19.
Everything he told you has been the truth, but he does seem to be holding something back.
What are you not telling me?
I beg your pardon?
What are you not telling me? I asked for the truth.
And I provided you with it.
You provided a partial truth.
I provided you with what was necessary. Didn't realize this was a therapy session.
This is not a therapy session. Far from it. I want to know why you are here.
Because I want to make sure my father doesn't kill your friend. And my orphanage brothers. And now my half-brother. Because I can only assume he's going to want to kill him as well. And let's not forget, you've grown an attachment to them, so I'm sure you'll hit one of his targets now. As well as Danika. And well, oh boy, he's going to have a field day when he finds out more of Nicholas's family is, around. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Insight.
Go ahead.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Seems to be telling the truth.
I hate that. I can't even get very high. I can only get one number higher.
He can get fairly high.
I know, that's my concern.
What is it you really want?
Like I said, I want the truth.
Are you happy with what I've told you?
We'll see.
Spit it out, there's something else.
Yeah, come on. Normally, I would not say the unnice thing. But I don't trust you.
Good. It's part of my charm.
Nate has far more charm than you.
Good. Should I have told him?
Sorry. Say that again for me. My mind went...
He said, good, should have heard what I told him.
And what was that?
I keep people at arm's length.
And yet, here you are.
Yes, here I am. Keeping people at arm's length while also still keeping an eye on them.
A little counterproductive, don't you think?
Well, I don't know. The last time I had a main group as far as I kept traveling with, people vanished. Hence the arm's length part.
I acknowledge that you have had it rough, that you have not had a very fun childhood, much like 90% of this boat.
Oh, please, you don't actually care. You don't like me. I'm not stupid. You're watching me like a hawk. Just spit it out. Say it. You're keeping an eye on me to protect the interest you have in those around.
I don't want anyone else hurt.
Good, it's not my intention. Not that my word there means anything.
It doesn't, considering you've already done so.
Well, that's a shame. But expected. You're never going to trust me, and honestly, that's okay.
For Leo's sake, I want to. But
for your sake, you hope I vanish.
Partially. But also for Leo's sake, because I know that would upset him. I may not trust you, and I might be making sure you do not hurt anyone else. But he does care about you. Otherwise, this would be a very different conversation. And I think you know that. You're smart.
I'm smart enough to know that I'm going to stay around as long as I need to. You're not going to worry me into leaving. You're not going to scare me off, as I'm sure you hope you could.
Who ever said I wanted you to leave? Stay. Do what you want. Do not hurt my friends.
You know, fine, I'll tell you the same thing I told Leo. If I wanted them dead, him and Kel would have been dead a while ago. But they're not.
I'm gonna insight again.
Cool. Go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's lower 17.
Telling the truth.
I partially believe that.
Well, only partially. I'm hurt.
No, you're not.
You're right, I'm really not.
I know you care nothing for what I have to say.
Same as you don't care for anything I truly have to say.
I may not be completely intelligent in these areas, but I do know one bullcrap thing. You care about him. Whether you want to tell him that or not.
Wow. You mean like you do?
Does it matter?
No, I just find it intriguing. You come in here and say all these things towards me, that you don't want your friends hurt. Well, how would I return the favor? I don't want them hurt either, little one. As fast as I can say I could have had them dead if I wanted to, you can also vanish. Keep that in the back of your mind.
Go ahead. I am not frightened of you anymore.
Oh, I'm hurt.
No, you're not.
You're right, I don't care. Actually, I do, but you know.
For Leo and Nate's sake, this conversation never happened.
Oh, please, you're naive to think that they won't know you came and talked to me. They know you well enough.
Sure, but not like this. I'm just the concerned, worried little one, remember?
Concerned little one. With a secret agenda all her own.
I want my friend safe. That is all. Do not hurt them.
I won't. That you don't have to fear for me.
No, I think I still do. Until further notice.
Fine. So be it.
Get some rest.
don't know. Maybe I won't.
Whatever you want.
She will leave. Did Nate make it back down before she left?
I think both conversations are about the same amount of time, so like, Jesus Christ, though, you two. That was terrifying.
That was nothing.
I was muted. That was terrifying.
That was jealousy at its peak, dear God.
That was nothing.
Right,
there was more malice in that than just jealousy.
There was
This
so
is
much
the
malice.
Boundary arc. Got it.
Yeah, great. I have two. It's okay. Seraphina's still the sweet bean. According to her.
Very sweet bean.
They both have a dark side. Dear God. Ugh.
It's fine. It's fine. There's an understanding now. That is all. To start going to her room. She was ordered to.
Seraphina?
Yes, Captain.
Are you alright?
Yes, why?
No. Wait, weren't you supposed to be in your room already?
You said I had to go to my room, but I had a couple more rounds to make.
Uh-huh.
I was not told to stop my other activities.
Oh, you're going to be the death of me.
No, no, I'm
Fine.
not.
Whatever.
You alright?
The conversation with you went better than I thought.
Good.
He's, I don't know, he seems troubled by everything that happened, yes, but I don't know, I feel like a few months ago, Leo just sort of jumped on his first instinct, whatever the situation. But he didn't seem so, I don't know, headstrong. And he's having a good think up there.
A lot to think about, really. And also bury himself in work.
Weirdly not thinking about what you've got to think about. And instead, doing something else kind of helps with the thinking sometimes. It's strange.
Very true.
Well, I already did my rounds. I suppose you probably want some rest in your room.
Well, I was told to go to my room. And her room was over here. I forgot about that. Sorry.
I also forgot.
I was considering getting some booze to take to Danika to see if she'd at least do that and let some company occur during that.
Is that a good idea?
It is better than her sequestering herself entirely.
Oh, probably. It's worth a try. Alright,
You, Captain?
delay your room visit and find wherever the alcohol is.
Why, thank you, good sir.
I'll be at the door. I won't knock until we have the drinks for me.
Yeah, she'll grab some booze and head over and knock on Danika's door again.
Booze party and Leo's not invited? How dare.
Damn, that's fucked up, man.
I guess he'll
Leo's
drink
got
later
a lot to
or
think
in
about.
the room with Riley.
Does drunk Nate bring up Leo joking about going to his room? Does that happen? Does he want Seraphina?
Oh god. No death.
Only pain. Alright, we're knocking on Danika's door.
Oh my god, Drag.
Oh lord.
Dramatic. Door creaks open. What the fuck do you want now?
Holds up bottle.
We
Come
brought free
outside and you
drinks?
get booze.
Yeah, that.
Will you be asking annoying questions?
Maybe.
The drunk ones might. I will be supervising.
Who's gonna... I told you I wasn't going to. No.
You want to drink and you know it.
It's... Yes. Yes, I do.
And I'm sure Leo will too, so we'll save him some when he's done working. Or someone can go get him.
You can also just bring the booze into your room if you'd rather hang out in your room.
Everything sucks, you all are going to get drunk, I'm going to sit there and laugh at you.
Any fucking peace here? Fine, fuck it. Whatever.
Wonderful. One moment.
And she'll hand the bottle over to Nate, go up to the stairs and poke her head out.
Leo!
What?
Drinking except me, you want some?
Only if you have a sip.
You know, I didn't. Fine!
Win.
Just down here! We got Danika out!
He moves a bit faster. Does he be the asshole and invite Riley to this? You probably yell at Kel to come on. Either way. Odds are even.
Gods.
Aspire.
Gato.
What?
Aspire.
Ignore me.
Call it.
Odds. Why not?
That's a 17.
Uh-oh. Well,
Focus
this is fine.
Hey, you want to join us for drinks?
No, I think I'm fine. The little one told me to get some rest, so I probably should. Before she comes in here and starts yelling at me.
Well, I will probably not be quiet getting to the bed if I can even.
That's alright. I'll make sure I don't hear anything.
Well, if you want to join us, we'll be out here.
Alright. Thank you.
Head over. There's a chair there, I promise.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Plenty of chairs. We definitely brought enough chairs.
Yes.
Did you sure him to rest?
He seemed good, and considering I'm also a magic user, I know how draining that entire event was.
Yeah, but we were fine when we woke up.
Wait, I lectured you to rest, and then you disobeyed my orders to lecture Riley to rest.
I did not disobey your orders. I was following them after I finished my tasks.
And this is possibly the most Seraphina thing ever. This is impressive.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That is what you would say. You would say.
Though I will say I only got Leo down here because he made me promise to take a sip, so I'll have one and that's it.
Well, see, that's what everyone says.
Now, see,
One
we
done. That's it.
agreed before finding out what I was going to give her.
What do you mean? We have a bottle of booze right here.
And I have a bunch of them in here.
And
That's
what's
not
more,
fair.
you agreed to have a sip, but we never agreed not to give you more than a sip, so you really should have specified.
You all are so mean.
See, this is what it's like. This is what it's like.
He was going to find all this stuff. The most, like, fruity tasting wine, but that's strong at the same time.
God, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, we got some wild turkey. Oh, here's the mad dog.
Oh God.
Not sponsored.
Yet.
# sign, whatever people call that.
He's gonna get something that tastes good, so that she might keep drinking.
You're so mean. You're so mean.
He wants to see how long it takes before she passes out.
Oh God.
He, being immune to poison, he has like this high ass tolerance. He can drink for a while before he gets drunk.
This is unfair. This is unfair. She is a halfling. That's unfair.
Con saves.
Their last words. It burns. Unconscious.
Okay, she is proficient in Constitution saving throws, but that means nothing! My dice, I want to point something out. Every single one of my characters, none of them can hold their alcohol.
Yeah, so he pulls out a nice bottle of wine.
She just narrows her eyes.
No pumpkin.
Yes, pumpkin.
I love that Leo is like kidnapped beans and Riley hasn't asked for him back. Anyways, it's fine.
Sure.
Leo cheats. He's a snake person.
Yeah,
can
he
drink
does.
probably most of you under the table.
Seraphina was like mid-pour of like everybody else's drinks when Leo mentioned that.
Going to pour her a glass.
Sip!
Oh, I'm sorry. You meant an actual sip. That's more like my sip.
But I look like you!
Listen, we have to ease her into it if she's going to throw me off the ship.
I was throwing you off the ship for a whole different reason.
Try it, and if you like it, you can have the rest. If not, I'll drink the rest.
See, I'm slightly worried about getting her talking now, because she seems angry.
It's like an indirect kiss. Think of it that way.
Hey!
Beat red. Just can't even deal.
Makes it too easy.
You are the worst sometimes.
But you like it. Gives her a wink and takes a drink of his drink.
Seraphina will sip.
Yep.
I like to think because it's like a normal sized glass, she's gotta use 2 hands.
Mother and father allow us 1 cup of ale with lunch. Supper, whatever it is. I'm a terrible impersonation of a British child. And the before times.
I mean, it's better than the German kid.
Oh my gosh.
It's like Coca-Cola and Fortnite, yippee!
Oh my gosh. I don't know if a sip will. She literally has never had alcohol before.
I mean, it's just
A sip isn't going to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
marked as like a good wine bottle, so it's probably not super strong. It's wine. It probably still will
Mhm.
take her a good portion of the glass.
Have you ever accidentally inhaled mouthwash? You got
No.
more alcohol in your system then.
You should roll to see if she likes it.
That is the question. Alright, odds or evens.
He gave her the juice.
Gave her the silly juice. Odds or evens.
Well, because Leo's the one doing this to you, Danika, you make the call.
Evens, because I'm too lazy to count out the letters of avocado.
Alright. Evens, she will keep drinking. Odds, she will not. That's a frickin' 6. The dice hate me. She keeps drinking the wine anyways.
Keep sipping. Lots of
Yes.
sips.
Yes, because she's like very cautiously doing this because she's at least aware that she's like, I've never done this before. I gotta be careful.
And so it begins.
You've already corrupted her.
You've done nothing like that.
Oh, I believe that was more than a sip.
I am taking several sips because you said if I liked it, I could continue drinking it, otherwise you would have it. It's not bad.
Why do you sound so upset about it then?
I'm not upset. Shut up.
Also, don't call Seraphina a lady.
Why not?
Seraphina is a woman, but a lady is something that none of us are.
To be
I
fair.
know, because I wrote them.
Now that's different.
That's exactly the same.
That is a noble. That is different.
Nah.
A lady is
You
a
know what I
lady.
mean. That lady's prim, proper, and has dresses and manners and things.
About to have a dress soon.
Setting her
Oh,
mug
it's
down
true.
after a chug.
She
It's a bummer
might.
that people don't have a bell.
What?
What?
You just said no bell.
Noble.
No, noble. Noble.
Like someone with a title. Technically, Leo has a title.
Oh,
Don't you rob me.
can I get you any more drinks, my lord?
I can still reach you under this table and kick you.
You can try. I'm very fast. Lots of lords have tried to kick me. Very few have succeeded.
No, not a lord, he's a prince. Get it right.
Ah,
That's
not a high enough
technically
title. Oh,
Oh god.
Your Excellency, I'm so sorry.
Oh my. He's gonna like throw throw the cork from the wine bottle at you.
Nate can take that. He deserves it.
The animal bounces to the floor.
But yes, Danika,
I think you dropped
nobles
something
are
over here, my liege.
nobles are a little usually more uppity than most people.
They usually have an exorbitant amount of money.
Pick it up, servant.
Oh my dear gods.
I need more drinks in me for this.
Did that to yourself.
Picks up her mug. Why the fuck am I out here? Lug.
Because you secretly kind of like us, or at least tolerate us to some extent.
She loves us.
That might be a stretch.
The idea of saying it out loud makes her uncomfortable.
I'm sure it's fine. What's the worst?
Listen, don't say that.
Glug.
I will take her silence as agreement.
We should play a game.
Oh gods, now I'm scared.
Well, okay. He's gonna suggest a dice game. Now, how many, besides Aspire, how many of you have actually played or seen Cult of the Lamb?
I've seen it.
No.
There's a dice game in it, and it's really actually kind of fun.
It is.
No,
It
no.
really is.
That's basically what he's gonna suggest, but we don't have to like roll or anything. It's just a
Yeah.
silly little game that we can play with like no bets or bets. It's just a whoever gets the most points with dice numbers type of thing.
That sounds good.
Yeah. That's probably
They-
what it pulls that out.
Yeah.
Play.
Player low 2 electric boogaloo.
It is technically only 2-player, but I imagine they can like makeshift it into multiple if multiple people join it.
Yeah.
Pass.
There. I don't know if Kel would understand it.
Probably not. Let's be real here.
He can count to this, high enough that he can play
He
with
can count to
six-sided-
4.
It counts. No, he can count higher than that. Leo taught him
He
how to
can
count
count to
points to
4.
50.
I know.
But it's a 6-sided die. It's very easy. Though I don't know if he would understand doubling numbers.
No.
No, that is asking too much of him at the moment.
Yeah, that would be too much. So no,
Yeah.
I guess it's just Seraphina, Leo, and Nate technically playing while we all drink.
Listen, we'll have to play with no bets. I learned a long time ago not to gamble against women.
I'm fine with that.
We could also bet sure. That's what my family did.
See, that's worse than losing money, though, because you can steal money back in time.
No,
You
it's
can't
so much
steal
fun.
money. See, this is how they get you.
Hmm.
But it won't work.
I mean, we could play like a strip version.
We should not
See,
do
that is
that.
also how they get you.
The 2 people that lose have to strip.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Why? Because Nate and I wear a lot more clothes than you do.
Partially, and also, this is mixed company.
I mean, it's pretty boring if it's not like that. And that's sort of the point, no?
Fine, I'll get her to play with me.
Wait,
Sorry.
Seraphina.exe is not working. Please try again later.
Nate's gonna look at Seraphina and be like,
I think I broke her.
wow, Leo's being very friendly tonight, isn't he, Seraphina?
I
I bet
will
you two are
chuck
very
one of
close
these dice at
friends.
you. I will chuck this dice at you.
Seeing the mirage.
What? What?
You okay?
What are you drinking?
You know when shit gets hot and stuff looks weird?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else seeing that?
No, are you
No.
okay? What are you seeing?
I was trying to say you looked weird, okay?
But
Bones are mine.
No, I see where she's coming from, because you're sort of at, like, horizon level.
Shut up! How do we play the game again?
She'll start explaining it.
Wait, did we agree on stripping or not?
We're not stripping!
I have to bite my head off.
Sorry.
Chris, if she hits me. God.
Sips her juice.
I love that Nate's just egging this on.
It's so funny.
So
It's great.
mean. So mean to the bean.
He's not.
The bean will have their vengeance, I can tell already.
He's also nice to me.
This game called
So it's okay.
Knuckles and Bones is what this is called?
Yeah, I think so. I cannot remember. It has been a
I wish I
while
was playing
since
it
I
today.
played.
I actually got the achievement for beating all 3 of them.
Oh, dang! That's incredible! I have not gotten that far. Gosh dang.
It's so much fun.
That little
actually-
mini game.
Boat.
Yes. Who? What?
Roundabout.
Edible.
Yeah. We could have... Jay could just roll, like, a d6 to decide the winner of each round, and then it would be random. So it
True.
would be essentially the same. Or we
I
could play
really
the
wanna
fun
do
game
that.
and also be down.
Oh god, to do that we would need like a board to show
Yeah,
what we're
no,
doing.
yeah.
Because-
In that case...
Because you can make people remove their dice. I keep forgetting how to like determine, because it's like 2
Mhm.
6s in the same row equal 24 or something.
Yeah, it's a
so-
whole thing.
Yeah. It's not that complicated, but it would definitely need like visual.
Yeah,
representation
and
to play it.
yeah, which is fine. We don't have to and stuff.
Yeah. We could just do a D20 roll off and see who gets the highest to win.
That
Yeah.
sounds good.
That feels like more fair.
I'm gonna do it.
And die.
Nope.
Terrible roll.
Well, maybe then.
What's this?
It depends on what you consider terrible.
5.
9.
Well, looks like you two are stripping.
He
No,
takes his
what
hat
is-
off.
Oh my dear gods, we're not doing this.
It's optional. It's voluntary.
He puts the hat on her.
See,
The beanie. It's like,
Yeah.
this is a good idea.
She reaches up and like gives Mimi a little like finger pat.
Lick. Sloppy, slurpy, mimic, lick. Now see, what if like just Nate and I agree to strip, and then every time I strip something.
No, I was going to do the same thing until Seraphina was just buried in clothes. I just thought that was funny.
I don't see how that's okay. I do.
Okay,
I
round
don't
2.
know.
Round
Oh
2.
gods.
Come on, we're doing this.
Also, let me know, Jay, when and if Seraphina's gonna make con saves. She is
Oh,
still
yeah.
drinking.
Leo's gotta wait. 12.
That's true. At some point, we have to get drunker, or at least see if we're getting drunker.
5.
20.
Damn, this is your first time playing?
Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't bet anything. This is usually the part where my luck turns. I mean, specifically when I'm playing against women. And I'm playing against a woman and a prince, so I'm basically playing against two women.
Hey.
I feel like that's offensive.
Eh. I'll get him back later.
Get me back now if my dice starts rolling. It's cold in here.
It's cold in here.
17.
20!
No!
I swear.
I go.
I-
You gotta love the rare, like, double 20s.
I have, you know, it...
That's insane.
Okay, I need to comment on this. Why did I get 2 20s playing this? Why?
That's fair. That's a fair complaint. Truly. Getting double.
Then now you risk losing a hat.
Alright, 9.
I mean, if we're still playing the strip thing, Leo can take. I can tell you exactly what he's taking off.
Oh my dear gods, no.
That's up to Leo. And
Only
however
if Nate
drunk he is.
actually participate. Well, he's gonna.
Well,
be
Nate
like-
hasn't lost yet.
Yeah, Leo, because of his thing, it does take him a lot, but he drinks a lot too,
Mm-hmm.
so he can catch up very quickly to people.
Fair.
Well, I think Nate just lost because he got a 9.
17!
Seraphina won.
Well, Seraphina has just acquired a blue cape.
Ah!
Okay.
You two are not actually serious about this.
Just getting bundled around her.
I mean, okay,
Which is
if we're
hilarious.
playing this way, then I guess he'll take his goggles off, he'll take his bandana off, and he'll take his gloves off.
Why do you wear so many separate? That has to be cheating.
I've lost 4 times. Is it really cheating at this point?
Oh, you
Just
do
means it's
not
going
have
to
good
take-
luck.
Shut up. I beat you this time, technically. I just didn't beat her.
Okay, look.
I just got
One
lucky.
Are we playing to see how long it takes before Seraphina's like, okay, you need to stop.
Oh my
stripping
gosh.
now, please.
Listen. I'm saying you wearing this many different things has to constitute some kind of cheating. This is ridiculous.
He stands
Okay,
up
I
and
want-
points to like his belts and stuff. Like,
I
I want-
alright.
I want to
Hold
point
the
out
belt.
that was both of your ideas.
But I'm only wearing. I'm wearing a cape, I'm wearing a belt, I'm wearing a shirt and pants and boots and a hat and gloves. That's a normal amount of things.
are you only just now noticing how much I wear?
I've
He
never really
has-
stopped to think about. Look, all the belts count as one thing. Okay, otherwise this is just never going to happen.
Do we really have to play it like this?
12.
Do you have another suggestion? Also,
We don't play it like this.
6.
7.
9? 9.
He wins for once.
Seraphina just got a second hat.
You've got to be kidding.
I mean, you could tell us to stop at any time, but I think you're annoying you. For
I
once.
have said stop. I said we should not be doing this.
And there's not even a view. We took off capes and hats and belts and bandages and things. It's not even. We haven't even
I'm
started the
talking
game
about
yet.
what she's hoping for.
I'm not hoping for anything. I'm hoping we just play a game.
Yeah, but he had to do something to make it interesting.
I gave a perfectly valid idea. You two had to go this direction. Why?
What's your perfectly valid idea?
Betting chores around the ship.
No.
No, the stakes are too high.
18.
Also, I'm the captain. I can't I can't swab. That's no one's going to listen to me.
10? You've done it
No.
before!
10.
Uh, 9. What? How did I get 2 20s and 2 9s? What's happening?
Dice.
Danika, please tell me you agree with me.
I have
Danika?
no strong feelings one way or the other. Actually, the more accurate Danika representation. Leave me out of this.
Alright, Seraphina, do you want my gloves or do you want my chores? Yes.
I'd rather we not do the stripping.
So you want to do my chores?
I just
I mean, I'm kind of enjoying stripping.
I cannot. Just
Alright,
3.
fine. Are you losing on purpose?
No, that's.
Okay, now I've got a question.
See, I
Does-
want to believe.
Seraphina, roll con save.
Cool. 1 second. I have a natural 1 here. Does my halfling luck count to that?
No.
It was worth a try. Listen, let me have this 17 for my con save, by the way.
It is just
I
wine.
guess Nate should probably make one because what he's drinking is less strong, but he's also drinking more of it. He has a normal level
I'll
of
roll
tolerance
one.
too.
Next round.
Nate got a 2 on his con save.
That's not good.
He's drunk.
Who won this round?
I got a natural 1, so not me.
Didn't I get a 9? No, that was the last round. I gotta roll again. 13! Unlucky number 13.
He'll take the poncho off. Slowly getting there.
You sure you're not losing on purpose? I'm gonna know Seraphina here, but seriously.
This is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
You are drunk.
I am having a wonderful time. I asked you not to let me drink too much. Why did you do
He got
this
a
to me?
9 for his con save. Oh dear God.
How is Seraphina doing better than both of you?
You're a sorcerer, that's why.
See, now that we've had the 2 and the 9, I'm not sure we can stop the train that they're on. This is not good.
Come on, Nate. We have to see who.
Julie,
This is
you both are now slurring words.
I'm perfectly ridiculous.
I can have so much more before I need to go to bed.
Seraphina's also gonna check on Danika to see how she's holding up.
How am I doing? Because I'm practically chugged this mug.
Mug chug.
Jay. Did he lean his head back and sleep seeps?
No.
Oh.
I did yesterday.
Danika wants to know.
What does Danika want to know?
Since Danika's more or less chugged the mug she had, I take it I have to make a con save, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
You also do, yes.
Fuck, where is my sheet?
I don't know. Did you not open it?
Also, what was your con save?
Mine was 9. So he is
Oh, so
probably
aspire.
drunk.
Oh, me? Mine was 17
Holy fuck.
earlier.
Yeah, she totally
Yeah.
passed.
My
That upsets
fucking
me.
sheet closed itself.
Nate
Oh,
got a
no.
2, so I didn't even have to ask for the DC. It's just a 2.
Everyone at the table
He's
getting
not
drunk
doing
except the
good.
halfling.
This is hilarious.
Hey, Danika's
Hey.
good.
Got a 5 for his next.
This is what? How is this? How can this be the two people who thought they could hold their drink are the drunk ones? This doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
They're all
That
drunk.
totally works.
Two things.
Uh-huh.
Barbarian.
That's
Sorcerer.
Fun is both of their strong suits.
This is why magic sucks.
Listen, to be fair, I want to point something out. I had magic casters before. They still sucked on their rolls.
Feel like your magic casters were like clerics and stuff.
Yeah.
They weren't using enough divine power.
Who won this round?
Oh,
I got a 7.
I forgot what I rolled. 8. That's more than 7.
5. So
Just barely.
he'll take
Yeah,
his shirt off.
How do you keep? I've never won this much in my life. If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have made you bet gold.
What?
I'm-
Yeah, don't you want? You sure you don't want to play it this way?
I'm very sure. Beat Red trying to hide under the hats.
Seraphina is shy. She's always shy. That's part of her thing that she always does, where she's shy and she worries. And she worries about being shy.
I am currently very worried about both of your soberness.
You can't worry about everything, Seraphina.
I can and I will, thank you.
All of the worry can't fit into you. It's too much. You'll just die.
I've survived this long. We'll see what kills me first, the worry or my magic.
My money is on this dice game.
We'll know. Yeah, that's true. If I strip enough, she probably will just die.
She'll just die.
No, that's not.
Listen, I'm well, okay, if I ever lose, apparently I'm on a winning streak. Am I strong?
Yeah. 13.
5.
5.
We have a draw. But it's a losing draw.
Yep.
So.
Hey, get off, Nate.
What am I on?
You two are enjoying this far too much.
Ew, belts.
Well, maybe I'll take him to bed later. I don't know.
Oh my dear lord.
Throw a belt at Seraphina. Not like hard. It's just like, Just
the like weak
eh.
toss of like the child.
Exactly. So take this. I want it.
I love that we're leaving like all our clothes by her.
They're not even
sure it's
buttered,
fine.
she's just covered by a pile. It's hilarious. Okay.
5.
2.
19.
I'll take
What can I say?
belt off. Fine.
Seraphina, avert your eyes.
I can hardly see anything currently.
You're not supposed to see the princess before your wedding night.
I'm- What?
You're right.
You two are so drunk. I can't. What?
It's a joke. It's a joke because he's prince.
Yes, you're right.
And you're not
Okay.
supposed to see wedding dresses until but you're
I-
also not supposed to get naked.
Are you sure you don't want to go to bed?
His head is on
I
the
sent
table,
you
and
to
he
bed.
is just giggling like an idiot listening to this.
Seraphina, I sent you to bed, you didn't even go.
I'm going to bed. I just had things to handle.
When someone orders you to do something, you don't say, oh, well, I was going to do the thing after I did all of the other things that I didn't know. how it
You
works.
did not tell me exactly when to go. What was I
Fire the
supposed to do?
cannons! Oh, I didn't fire the cannons because I needed to do all of my other chores and shit. No, that's not how it works. You do the thing. Everyone knows
I
that you
was
know
doing
that.
the
You're
thing.
just making excuses.
I'm not making excuses.
Well, I got a 5.
I got a 13.
17.
Shit.
Ah.
I guess I'll kick his boots off or something. Like, he's
wait, Nate lost.
Wait.
Oh, wait, we both lost.
we both
Yeah.
Oh,
lost.
no. Wait, how did I get that wrong? I'm not the one who's drunk. Nate's gonna take his shirt off.
Now you have 2 shirtless men. Are you going to
Dear
stop this?
Lord.
Because Leo only
Yes.
has so much more he can take off.
Okay, I think we have reached the point of done due to the fact that there is a laundry pile on top of my head.
I mean, you
And I
wanted
don't
a chore,
think-
so now you have all the laundry.
I don't.
You could
I also don't think anyone wants Leo's family wandering down here seeing you like this.
They'd probably just laugh.
Frankly, I don't think Leo's family have a very high opinion of me anyway.
I don't think they would care. We were young once, and I've heard some stories from my uncle.
Oh, Leo.
He made a
Yeah,
joke that there
old
might
people
be
don't work
children
like
out there, so I could have random family members.
Leo,
Oh,
old people don't
God.
remember being young. They just sort of look at you in disdain.
She starts throwing clothing items back at the boys.
Ah! Why did you throw me Leo's shirt? Never mind.
Give that back. Hey.
No, I want to see if I can fit it on.
What?
Oh dear lord.
You said that I could be a prince. Going to wear prince clothes.
I wouldn't count my closest prince. Ish.
Listen, I have a lot of experience with stolen clothing.
She finishes off her wine.
Taller than me.
What the fuck? Yeah,
So
what?
it's not going to fit right, and you know it.
I don't. Well, we won't know until I put it on. I just am having a hard time putting it on.
Let's not try on each other's clothes. Let's actually just
Give everybody their clothes back.
Yeah.
Fine, we should go to bed.
I should never have appointed you advisor.
I'm gonna take my bottle, and I'm going to take it and give it to Riley, and then I don't know, maybe get.
Leo, maybe you should get dressed before going to bed.
What?
Can you even
Oh,
walk to your
darn.
room right now?
I am not
Somewhere.
that drunk.
My room is literally right here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to share a room in this state. Mind, because things will happen.
You know what?
Seraphina.
Make me know Leo as you get up.
Oh God! As he gets up.
As you get up to start walking away.
Oh, dirty.
Oh
20.
god.
Okay. Shit.
I mean, he's drunk, but he's not so drunk that he can't walk.
If he falls, Nate will run and try and catch him and also fall. So they'll fall together.
Nate falls.
It'll be that awkward. fall.
Nate fall? Why does Nate
Yeah,
fall?
we fall
I'm trying to say it. Oh no.
I'm gonna put him here. For
Nate,
now.
you don't fall. You're fine for now.
Dude.
Oh, you're also going to the. Oh my.
Wait, why are you falling? To his.
What are you doing with my brother?
That's my room.
The fuck?
What?
You're right. Tell him I said hello. I'm going to go sleep on the deck because I like that now.
I have fun. I feel like Riley heard that entire conversation, which is really funny.
There we go. Nate's done. He's out.
Just gonna
He's
leave him
safe.
there for a minute to see what these guys are doing. Kelgo bed.
Kelgo bed.
I'll go honk shoe.
Seraphina's gonna look over at Danika, make sure she's good.
Am I? Oh. Yeah. Besides the one mug she chugged, is she's kind of just staring off.
Do you need company?
I would rather not.
Thank you for coming to drink with us anyway.
Whatever.
You know you're welcome to bunk with me and Cal tonight if you need it.
You should probably just do whatever you were going to do, or whatever.
I'm going to make sure my friends are okay.
I have 2 idiots to keep track of.
Keep track of them just fine. It's the sober one I'm more worried about.
I'm fine.
Liar.
What makes you say?
Because no one's fine after that.
My fucking browser died. Excuse me.
Rude.
What are you saying? Sorry.
Because no one's fine after that.
And after what?
Seeing everything we did. Experiencing everything we did.
Look. I don't know what the fuck you saw, but someone's clearly fucking with you.
And even if they are, I'm sure it wasn't easy to hear about your own things. Or come down to get us.
What? Oh god, Discord, what are you doing?
Did it break? Hello?
What's the last thing I said?
I only responded, and then I heard nothing from you. I heard a dice thing, I think.
Oh, okay. Your point?
My point is, you're not okay. And That's alright. You don't have to say that you are.
Whatever. She'll go to stand up.
Danika,
What?
I'm glad you're here.
She's saying
Jeez.
that. Of course you are.
Yeah, she's gonna go make sure Leo is okay.
He's fine. He's drunk, but he's going to Aspire.
Listen.
I mean, he probably kind of just came in and tossed his stuff on his bed by the time he make it over there.
Yeah, it's just poking in, like, making sure you made it in there.
I don't know, does Riley say anything when he comes in?
He's asleep when you enter.
Oh, good. So Seraphina might wake him up. Gotcha.
Nah, not that mean.
I was going to call it, but everybody kept going, so.
Yeah, like I thought it was,
Sorry.
that was the end. Like, and then she had to come over. What? Yes. What? Jeez,
Just making sure you made it to bed.
I did. I can't if I have to answer the door.
Good night.
Next time you're playing.
We'll see.
I have to decide if he's gonna stay up and drink or what he's gonna do, because it takes him a while.
Yeah.
Alright.
He assumes Riley's asleep. Just because Riley's eyes are closed does not mean he might be asleep. He was a little drunk to double check this. Fine.
Alright. So. Thank you all for joining. This is where we're going to go ahead and call it, because it's going to get very interesting next time.
Oh, goody.
Somebody's going to die. I haven't chosen who
Oh,
yet,
no,
though.
no. No death.
Nate's
No,
actually already dead. Nobody checked on him.
Nope, not Nate.
Gods.
Not Nate, probably Danika.
Oh no.
Maybe Nate.
Dear
I
Lord.
haven't decided.
It's fine. Everybody's fine.
Like I said, thank you all for joining. Thank you to players. Thank you to chat.
Whoop, whoop.
It's been a fun time. Have
Bye,
a
everybody.
Good night.